Mike and Pat envisioned honoring excellent teachers and then engaging those teachers in the preparation of the next generation. And one of those talented and excellent educators is next to me on stage. Meghan Rice is a Golden Apple Award-winning teacher from 2021. And she has chosen to give back to the foundation by serving as a mentor and as our full-time director of operations. Please join me in welcoming Meghan to share her story with you.
Well, good evening to you all. So in thinking over my educational journey, my memory takes me back to high school. I'd recently moved back to Illinois from the South, and I was attending my second high school in Vernon Hills. And I started the year as a precocious, wide-eyed, and bushy-tailed sophomore. And after a series of events, literally in one night, I shifted from being efficacious to becoming a hollow shell due to a series of traumatic events. And in my brokenness, my grades began to suffer. I couldn't attend to the menial tasks of life. My school performance was one of the things that fell by the wayside. Many of my teachers expressed their disappointment and frustrations with me rather openly, and they wanted my improved performance without choosing to pursue me in the midst of my overwhelming pain. There were, however, two teachers who sought out ways to come alongside me as I navigated my new normal. The only two teachers, might I add, that I actually remember. I remember their names. They didn't attempt to fix my life, but they offered their concern and gave me opportunities to earn my keep, if you will. They didn't know that I considered on many occasions how much better it would be for the world if I was no longer in it. But they did know that I was still valuable, and their consistency and respect drew the gold out of me. And it served as a stabilizer when many things in my life were as shifting sand. And one of those teachers is in this room tonight. Yes. Deanna O'Connor. Yes. Deanna O'Connor is a Golden Apple Fellow, mentor, pillar in our Summer Institute, and for me, a friend for the last 21 years. And now, 2 decades later, I happen to be honored by Golden Apple as an award recipient, and I serve as a mentor to first and second year teachers. And I've had the honor and privilege of being a teacher to scores of students. And based on how the school system at times mishandled me, mishandled my family, I took it upon myself to rewrite that narrative in the places where I had influence, which was in my classroom. I often shared this with my students' families. If you will have me, I would like to do life with you this year. And so I can stand here today because Deanna O'Connor was willing to do life with me in a very pivotal year of my life. I know full well how impactful our programs are for the lives of children across our state and beyond. We are empowering educators, like mine, to have the emotional intelligence, the pedagogical foundation and understanding, and the material resources needed to become teachers of merit. Our Scholars Program allows us to walk hand in hand with future educators and their families as they take the leap into the deeply nuanced and at times arduous world of teaching, whereas our Accelerators Program brings passionate career changers and connects both their head and their hearts with the tools and resources needed to impact the future generations of our nation and our world. And so for these purposes and many others, I have chosen to plant myself deeper within the root system of the Golden Apple Foundation. It allows me to extend my locus of influence wider, like the branches of a tree that offers shade and sustenance to those within the shadow it casts. Because every child deserves to have a teacher like Deanna O'Connor, ones who have the capacity to expand their knowledge and, importantly, ones who have the ability to hold and fiercely protect their hearts. Thank you.